our children are in a very difficult predicament situation that previous generation never experienced. What is a predicament? Children have to be online. There's no way that we can actually pull the plug and say you're disconnected from the digital world. And they're left alone in dangers because parents and teachers or educators do not understand how they experience and what they experience online. At the same time, they need their digital skills. They need to be online. So for their job situation, they need to be online for their opportunities. So it's in this predicament, I'd like to actually challenge you, the next slide, of our children's situation. So when we talk about the internet, a lot of people think it is about the open internet. But open internet is for everyone, but situation is that it's actually deepening the inequality. The people who can utilize and control this technology versus people who can just do not understand this technology and just fall into this cyber trap, as well as the false news and all this propaganda. So our children are in the middle of this master versus slave situation. And this speed of widening this gap is actually getting wider as we enter into fourth industrial revolution. And a lot of people think that, oh, I was a TV junkie and I turned out to be okay. So children will be okay. But I do not want you to not know about our children's situation is different from their parents' situations. Can you go to the next slide? So our mission today is to ensure every child acquire technology and social and mental skills to be informed and discerning users of their media, digital media and technology, and good digital citizens. We believe that this is the global imperative because it is not just about Singapore or Korea situation, it's all around the world. All children are exposed to online without much of support, as well as much of guidance. And public education system has not been actually incorporated this education issue, a lot of around the world. So we are launching today DQ Every Child Initiative. We especially target 8 to 12 years old for them to thrive the digital citizen. So why are we targeting 8 to 12 years old? Anybody having 8 to 12 years old? No, okay, I'm the only one then. Yes, it's not because I'm targeting 8 to 12 years old. This is a quite golden time, and golden time generation. Children start owning their devices in this time age, and then also they get the access to digital media, social media, around 8 to 12. In Singapore, Korea, US, more than 50% of children in this age group have their social media account and using it actively. What does it mean? So they have an open gate to the unlimited digital world through the mobile devices and social media. And at the same time, more importantly, this is an age that children forming their discernment, basis of their discernment. So what is right and wrong? What is inappropriate and appropriate? They learn this judgment call from this age by looking at their peer groups. But imagine that their peer group is now online. So they're meeting new people, they're learning new content through the online, and then you want to have your children to have this the basis of their discernment through the digital media. So we believe that without DQ education, children go to online is exactly like children drive without knowing how to drive. So very simple. Before digital media or technology using, they need to know how to use this technology devices and media safely, responsibly, and effectively. So our team researched what are the core basis of these digital skills when we develop into the holistic framework. We called it DQ. We identify 8 skills: digital citizen identity, screen time management, cyberbullying management, security management, and digital empathy, digital footprint, critical thinking, and privacy management. So we developed a very rigorous pedagogy and curriculum, and then we worked with Singapore government and schools to develop into the online platform. Because our task is not just a few students, our task is to go to all children around the world. So it's important for us to develop the right strategy to present it to the children without helping of teachers or parents' support. And also, the second question is about how to measure disability. Because if you do not measure, you cannot progress. So it is important for us to understand this, develop into the A to Z, not just about the education content, but also the assessment. So,
the digital world is an exciting place of dreams, creativity, and connections. But it is also a place that can bring stress, sorrow, and destruction. Information and identities can be stolen. Violence and pornography are common, and bullying and shaming can be so cruel. Kids today grow up looking more at screens than faces. So what is the solution? DQ, or Digital Intelligence Quotient, is the collection of social, emotional, and cognitive abilities that enable individuals to deal with the challenges and demands of digital life. DQ starts with 8 core digital citizenship skills: digital citizen identity, screen time management, cyberbullying management, cybersecurity management, digital empathy, digital footprint management, critical thinking, privacy management. Beyond knowledge, these abilities must be rooted in human values of integrity, respect, empathy, and prudence. So how do we guide a child to acquire these skills and values to be empowered users of technology? DQ World is an online and mobile learning platform to empower children to self-learn their DQ, to become future-ready, smart, and responsible digital citizens through fun and educational lessons. Our comprehensive research-backed platform follows the story of characters through a series of missions that includes animated videos, chats, comics, interactive slides, games, sticker making, and quizzes designed just for children to help strengthen their DQ. As they complete each mission, children will earn points and level up to earn DQ badges, cards, and virtual coins. Upon completion of all the missions, children will receive a DQ score based on the 8 core digital citizenship skills. Parents can then receive a DQ report showing their child's DQ score, comparisons to national and global averages, areas of strengths and weaknesses, and recommendations to help parents better mediate their child's digital usage. Teachers can also receive a DQ school report that shows their overall student body's DQ and help identify children at risk to enable effective intervention. At its heart, DQ World is based on values and skills which equip a child for life so that even as the technology changes, their ability to manage digital media and navigate life online endures. DQ World gives kids the foundation to thrive online, to have power over technology, to use it safely and confidently, and to have respect for themselves and others as digital citizens. DQ World believes in a healthy and secure digital education ecosystem. But nurturing the next generation takes a village. We work together with an alliance of parents, schools, NGOs, universities, corporates, governments, and international organizations. Through school visits, exhibits, and an online platform, we attempt to reach out to all kids, whether through the digital world or in person. Empower every child with DQ. Start now at dqworld.net.